seen roses damasked red and white, but no such roses see I in her cheeks. And in sung perfumes is there more delight than in the breath that from my mistress reeks.
Hello everyone, I hope you're well and enjoying your day and enjoying your favourite fragrances, and this is what we'll be opening today. It's the new release from Parfums de Marley, and I believe it's called Althair. Yeah, that one. Yeah, so we received this in the post, the Althair from Parfums de Marley, and yeah, they also, I was slightly unfortunate actually, I missed out on a free 10ml of, I believe it was Leighton. I think if you ordered this within the first week, that you get a free 10ml. And yeah, unfortunately I missed that. So yeah, I got this instead. They sent this instead. It's like a free samples, 1.5ml. I'm really struggling to see what they are. I know one of them's Haldane, and the other two are female ones, which I'll give away. Yeah, so that's Delino exclusive, and this is Oriana. It must be quite a popular fragrance actually, this Althair, because you choose your selection box, and by the time I got to the selection there was very little left, so I just ordered a little Haldane for myself to carry around with, and the female fragrances, which I've not smelled, I don't believe, so it'd be nice to have a smell of them, and I'll give them away anyway. Just yeah, I'm not familiar with the female perfumery from Parfums de Marley. So yes, back to this business. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Althair or Althair. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know what to say. It's yeah, it's the latest one. So we'll get straight into it. It's, oh, by the way, it's a blind buy as well. So let's that comes off pretty easy. Yeah, it's a blind buy. I couldn't not leave it on the shelves. I'm slightly obsessed with Parfums de Marley, and when I heard that they've got a new release, I just had to buy it. I wasn't going to wait for discounters, and yeah, so here we are with this. I think it's been out a couple of weeks. We'll open it up. So no little booklet, which they generally give out. No, it's not in there. That's the bottle. Very nice caramel brownish bottle. I believe I was incorrect with my assumption around this. I believe that it might be something very similar to Herod, or like a Herod exclusive. I've since, from watching other reviewers and reading up on this, that it's not. So it's much more of a gourmand fragrance by my understanding. So yeah, no tobacco though. Yep, usual flipping strongman act to take the lid off. Can't smell anything. It's always a good sign. No leakage. No. Okay, so this is the first experience. Okay. Woody. There's a woodiness in that. I don't know what that is. To be honest, I was thinking this is going to be really sweet. I was bracing myself for some sickly sweetiness. And no, it's not. Let me put another one or two on actually. Just around the jaw there. Okay. See, it's got a smoky feel to it. A smoky woodiness. There's a hint of pepper maybe. Orange. Yeah. Quite a lot going off actually. For an opening, yeah. And it's interesting to be able to pick up on those things as well individually. It's almost got a freshness to it. Like a Percival freshness. No, don't get me wrong, it's nothing like Percival though. It's got that zesty freshness that's in the opening of Percival. Okay, so initial thoughts is thankfully I'm not displeased. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've been cheated. Doesn't look like it's a full bottle. That's only a few sprays. It's about there. Don't know if that's normal. About there. So, not to worry. Yeah, I'm not displeased with this at all. It's taking me time to make my mind up. I mean, when I say taking me time to make my mind up, 100% I'll be wearing this. That's just a fact. It doesn't initially scream out like a beast, though on the other hand, it's not shy and mild and timid. This, by the feel of it so far, it's going to take a wear or two to really perhaps appreciate what's on offer with this. I suspect there's a lot. I suspect there's a lot at work here. Sure, that's the first sprays in the oxidization of the bottle. It probably got to mature some. Yeah, okay, so I'm liking it, and the sweetness is coming through now. What was initial woodiness, I could start to feel the sweetness, the praline and the vanilla. I can imagine this being quite a sexy scent, to be honest. Yeah. Okay. very caramelly. Feels like the bottle. Very toffee feel to it. So the main accords are sweet, musky, vanilla, aromatic, warm, spicy, citrus, powdery, amber, white floral, balsamic. So lots of people loving it. 4.10 out of 5. Althair by Parfums de Marley is an amber vanilla fragrance for men. This is a new fragrance. Althair was launched in 2023. Althair was created by Hamid, Merati-Kashani and Ilias Ermenidis. Ermenidis. Leonidas. Top notes are bergamot. Actually, we'll get to notes here. Top notes are bergamot, cardamom, orange blossom, cinnamon. Middle notes are Bourbon, vanilla, Elemi, and base notes are Praline, Musk, Ambrox, and Guaiac wood. Okay, so I smelt the wood initially, and yeah, some of the cinnamon, and certainly the vanilla now, and Praline. Longevity looks like it's fairly long lasting, strong, moderate sillage. Sillage is moderate, gets the most, and then strong. So unisex, not many people. Well, yeah, actually 73 saying unisex, more male 51. So yeah, a woman could easily pull this off, no problem. It reminds me a little bit of like a Paco Rabanne 1 million sort of vibe. Sweet. Okay, so there's no pros and cons up yet. Perhaps it's a little early for the pros and cons. So I'll just read off some reviews. So 13 hours ago, just like any other good vanilla fragrance as mentioned in the Remind sections, if I don't have hundreds of vanilla fragrances already, I would definitely pick this up. Okay. Just left Nordstrom after 30 minutes. This is by Killian Love. Don't be shy. A bowl of fruity pebbles. It's a hard pass for me. Okay. Boozy vanilla, very clean, with an orange blossom on top. Super classy vanilla for men. Has a gourmand quality without the super sweet, cheap, off-putting smell. Yeah, this don't smell cheap. You can smell the orange. It's very vanilla and orangey for me. I'd like that woodiness to come through, the Guaiac wood. This could easily pass as a flanker of Leighton, especially in the dry down. It doesn't have apple in the top like Leighton, and less of a harsh spice. It's a simple spicy vanilla done well. Not full price if you already have so many masculine vanilla fragrances like myself. Personally, I don't want to be disagreeable, though this is nothing like Leighton. Nothing. Absolutely not so far anyway. While the PDM houses quality, I've never been a big fan, but this one is hands down the best I've tried from them and my favourite overall scent of 2023 thus far. Very addictive, cheers. Pretty uninspiring, sweet, spicy vanilla. So I can't keep pronouncing that word incorrect. Cool, weather scent, not worthy the money. Buy if you like the bottle and need a gourmand scent from this brand. Well, yeah, okay. I mean this, but again, I'm loving the orange in it. I keep getting whiffs of orange blossom, so I like that. I'm hoping the sweetness dies down, because sweetness for me, what I'd probably be tempted to do with this is probably have an oud underlayer. though then it runs the risk of coming off like Haltane perhaps, though it's very vanilla heavy this. So this gentleman saying again, disappointment from PDM. For me, this is a designer fragrance in niche bottle. Is it good? Decent, nothing groundbreaking. Is it worth buying for €250? No way. Would you recommend this fragrance to your best friend? No. On my top 5 best Marley list? No. Performance is dreadful. 2 hours. Bought directly from PDM website. Got that leather case too. Don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. Oh, you got a leather case for yours? This is an absolute 10 out of 10. I literally want to lick myself. Am I the only one smelling paint? Nah, I don't smell paint. Nice paint if it is. Another great release by PDM. This is so amazing. I live PDM, my favourite house. I believe that's I love. Great job, and the longevity is out of this world, so if anyone says it ain't good, they have a fake bottle. This is 10 out of 10. Fake bottle? Would they have fake bottles of this already? This is super sweet. This is beautiful. It's like freshly baked pastries. I can't wait. I got it on the way. I ain't like these other people that talk shit and haven't even smelt it yet. I will get back on my full review once I get it. PDM is my favourite house. Currently testing a sample on the back of my hand. Anyone else getting a tobacco wood vibe? I don't get the tobacco. I did get the woodiness, the Guaiac wood. It's almost like Paco Rabanne 1 million elixir, but more quality. I do like the elixir actually. I've not been a keen fan of the 1 million range, or the ones that have smelled, though I did end up buying elixir because I did like that smell. This feels like a much heavier version of that, much sweeter. With that orange is lovely. We've got a flavour, it's a mixed bag with this. It's a very mixed bag. Some people really digging it, some absolutely appalled by it, slating it. What's my thoughts on it? This to me is probably going to be a bit of a grower. I imagine there's probably going to be a few wears before I come round to this. Don't get me wrong, it's lovely, I like it. I just feel it's too soon to even talk about this without having the experience of it. It's vanilla orangey to me. I'm slightly disappointed that the wood is gone from this. It hit me in the opening, and that was the first thing that hit me, and I thought great, a backbone, a good woody backbone structure to this, and that's all but dissipated, and we're left with the sweetness and the orange blossom, which is nice, though. Bring back my wood. I need my wood. And so that's why I mentioned I'd probably layer some oud underneath this, some oud heavy fragrance or incense heavy fragrance, just to add it to some structure. Well, I'll see how I go actually. You know, I'll have a few naked wears of it, not literally walk around naked. I mean, just wearing this. Oh, okay. I'll wear this with clothes, and yeah, just the fragrance without layering it. That's what I mean by naked, and see how I go with that. See about reactions. I imagine this, to be honest, I think in the summer this would perhaps overperform, potentially being cloying, I don't know. I feel winter would be ideal for this one, to keep it close to the skin and not get overexcited by heat. What do I think? What's my honest thoughts on this? I'm not disappointed. I'm really not. There is a misgiving here. Potentially too sweet. Potentially. At the moment, it's manageable. No, there's potential there for this to be overly sweet. Now, fantastic if you like that fragrance, if you like that type of fragrance, if you like it overly sweet, great, this is going to be absolutely wonderful for you. At the moment, the sweetness is the praline rather than the vanilla. I did get the sense of the vanilla earlier, though it just seems that praline's overriding it. It's a good combination. They are mixed up well, and the way the orange blossom comes into that as well. And I believe the Ambrox as well is helping push it out some, project it somewhat. Though the wood, got a whiff of it there. It's right in the background though. It's right back there. Yeah, I'm really not displeased with this. I'm really not. It's gonna take a few wears, that's all. It's not like an initial immediate love. It's definitely not a dislike, not in the slightest, and I dare say I'll be happy to have this in the collection without a shadow of a doubt. Occasion wise, what would the occasion be for this? I think you're just having fun with your friends. I don't know if this is a date night fragrance. Personally, it depends. It depends on the date actually, and personally, I'd probably go for something else a lot more intimate than this. This is a bit more standouty, a bit more sweety. So yeah, it depends on where that date was actually as well, and that makes a difference, and the country climate as well. Though this doesn't to me immediately spring of date fragrance. Definitely not office fragrance for me anyway. I wouldn't associate this with an office. I wonder what the outline for this was, what their intended wear would be, where they had in mind for this one. I think this is just a fun afternoon, evening sort of fragrance. Nothing formal, official, just casual. Yeah, it's probably a lot more casual, accessible. Even like shopping, you go shopping with this, you know, around a shopping centre or something, or shopping district. Trying to recapture that wood. It's odd because the wood's in the base, not the opening, and yet it felt like that was the first thing that hit me, and it's now gone. So yeah, what can I say? If you like sweet fragrances, if you like vanilla fragrances, you know, with that touch of praline, that gourmand, then this is 100% for you. It's definitely quality. There's no shadow of a doubt. I was talking with someone the other day actually. I'm not sure whether to say this or not, though I'll go ahead and say it. There is a new Parfums de Marley coming out next year as well. It's a bit hush hush. I don't really want to spoil the surprise, though I'm not going to name it, though I'll give you a little hint that there is another fragrance of a winged horse, and the person who used to ride that winged horse, that's a little clue of the possible name for it. So yeah, I do know someone who smelt it as well. Whether or not that becomes its name, they loved it. It was more of a freshy like scent, they said, and more along the lines of like Percival, sort of. That was the nearest they could equate it to, though nothing like it, if that makes sense. So yeah, the old Greek hero, that's potentially the name of it, but you didn't hear that off me, and I don't want to ruin anyone's surprises, but yeah. So I don't want to be dropping industry secrets or anything, though. Yeah, okay. So Althair, brilliant. Yeah, I'll give it a wear. I'm going to probably wear it over the next few days. Get used to it. See, I can sort of smell that wood in the background with the orange. Yeah, okay. So there's a lot going off in this. There's a lot of chemistry going off, and it's still far from settled down. So yeah, it's interesting. There is intrigue in this. Yeah. So we'll see how we go over the next couple of days. I hope you enjoyed the review. If not, that's fine as well. Yeah, so I hope you're creating value in your lives and your environment, and you're wearing your favourite fragrance today and smelling awesome. So thanks again, guys, for taking the time for this review. All the best. Cheers, bye.